question arrives in the dark, the kind that doesn't demand an answer, only honesty. Would you rewrite history? Would you reach back and shift a moment, knowing everything after it might move too? I think about the choices that felt insignificant, the ones I made without thinking, the ones that shaped the ground beneath my feet. I think about the people I met because something went wrong, the lessons that only revealed themselves after the damage was done. And I wonder what would remain if even one of those moments was softened, avoided, or erased. Would I still recognize the man standing here now? Would the past still lead to this place, or would I be a stranger to myself? The question isn't whether I could rewrite history, but whether I should. There are days I wish I could lift the weight from the shoulders of the man I used to be. There are nights I wish I could whisper reassurance to the version of me who didn't know how it would end. But those moments carved out the space where strength eventually grew. Every scar carries a story, every story carries a cost, every cost shaped the person who learned to keep walking. There are moments I look back on with quiet disbelief, wondering how I kept moving when everything felt uncertain. There were choices I made without guidance, steps taken in the dark that somehow led me forward. And I realize now that even the decisions I questioned were part of the map that brought me here. So would you rewrite history? Would you trade the pain for peace, knowing the peace might take something with it? Would you change the road, or only the way you traveled it? Maybe the truth is simple, I wouldn't rewrite the past, I would only try to walk it with a little more grace and a little more understanding for the man who carried me this far. And as the road falls quiet, I hear the echoes of every version of myself still walking beside me, not asking for change, only recognition. Maybe that's all any of us can offer, to look back without turning away, to look forward without fear, to stand in the present and finally breathe. And as the music fades, the thought returns softer now. I wouldn't rewrite the past, I would only walk it differently. I would only carry myself differently, I would only speak to myself differently. The question remains, but the weight of it loosens, and in the last quiet moment, the answer settles like dust in the light. I wouldn't rewrite history, I would simply learn to walk through it with open eyes.